You talked about how AU metric is kind of like a credit rating. Technically, it's like grading others' homework, right? But to the skeptics, they would come back and ask, "Hey, who grades your homework?" So, has some kind of an audit or a research been done into, how AU metric is robust enough?
Yeah, that's our competitor's favorite knock on us, which is like, oh, AU is a black box. And it's like, yeah, currencies have to be black boxes in order for both sides of the market to trust them. Like
Mhm.
if the methodology behind AU was transparent and public in the market, the sell side would game it and it wouldn't be as valuable to the buy side.
Mhm.
That said, we understand that people need to need to be certain that it works. So we run every client of ours through this rigorous process of A/B testing and optimization testing to show that AU drives more incremental outcomes. And for a lot of people, that's enough. A lot of people are like, you know what? I fly in airplanes without knowing exactly how the airplane works.
Mhm.
I can use media measurement without understanding exactly the guts of all the weights on all of the different things. Like, people use LLM models without understanding all of the weights in them as well. So there's a lot of people that are comfortable understanding that it performs. But there's also some more skeptical people, and rightfully so. There's a lot of black boxes in advertising that have sort of behaved in their own best interest. Now, we don't sell media, and so like I don't think that we should be lumped in with the black box like sort of ad network approaches.
Mhm.
But that said, we've gone through a very rigorous process with the MRC, and AU is currently under review as an omni-channel media quality metric by the MRC, which has been a really sort of educational and enlightening process going through that rigor. But we've also gone through a few other audits. Most recently, we published an audit with MediaSense where they
Mhm.
tore down our metric and they made sure that one, like, we were applying the best practices of media measurement, that it was doing what it would say it was doing. We actually showed them how the algorithm works, and they said this thing is actually like it's transparent. We can see that it does what it says it does. But most importantly, they looked at our data and they said, this thing actually works. Like more AU drives more outcomes. The funny thing is, one of our competitors was audited by MediaSense about but before it was MediaSense, I think it was the PwC team that was acquired by MediaSense. So our competitor was audited by PwC at the time, and it actually showed their product didn't work. But they're still out there flogging like, oh, look, here's this report, this audit. We were audited, we're transparent. But if you actually go through and read the report, it shows like product doesn't drive more incremental outcomes.
Mhm.